Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to provide a Palantir stock update. For a quick rundown, Palantir soared on Monday, then cooled off before the presentation on Tuesday, then went vertical alongside the Wall Street Bets push on Wednesday, and in response to Demo Day. And Thursday and Friday, the stock has settled down in the mid-30s, which, I must remind you, is still a relative all-time high. Today, I'm going to explain how Palantir's Demo Day delivered on expectations, what this year's release of Foundry and Gotham means for its customers and the company, and share some more thoughts on the stock's action this week. Let's go. Overview. Palantir's Demo Day was a success and correlated with a dramatic upward price swing. PLTR's Demo Day was product and customer oriented, as originally advertised. And just as a quick reminder to everyone, Palantir's stock is extraordinarily volatile, and the recent social movement and momentum stemming from Wall Street Bets is only accentuating this fact. Nevertheless, the stock's positive reaction was a positive indication that Palantir put on much more than a good show for Demo Day. It's literally anyone's bet as to what will happen in the next few weeks with all this volatility, but I wouldn't be surprised to see swings down and back up in this range as we approach the important Q4 earnings report this February and the following lockup expiration. Insights. Foundry. Shyam Sankar pointed out that when Palantir's software gets better, customers' businesses' operations powered by Palantir's platforms also improve subsequently, and how PLTR is focused on alpha generation for their customers while Palantir is designing the software backbone for the modern enterprise. Here's the first of many clips I will play for you.
We think of an enterprise as the sum of all decisions that the enterprise makes. And these decisions, they're interdependent in really complicated and ever-evolving ways. But rarely do companies model themselves that way, or rarely do they operate against a structure like that. So our software, it functions in a way that provides the integration between all these various silos of decision making. And that allows you to turn shocks into opportunities and to turn opportunities into alpha. The end result of this is, whereas most software makes you more similar to your competitors, we make you more different. We make you more differentiated.
Palantir helps organizations thrive despite chaos with the streamlined usability of Foundry.
Data projects that previously took years are done in hours.
This is a huge deal because if Palantir is putting in the work, the customer doesn't have to, and this allows for its customers to get up and running with desired operations faster in a succinct, proved, and reliable outsource to Palantir.
Every client's challenges manifest themselves differently. Organizations that may look the same, banks or energy companies or transportation companies, can actually have significant divergence across use cases. We maintain our customers' uniqueness by building the framework to automate the complexity of the data integration and setup, to allow for maximum creativity and flexibility in the solution and the decision space. We don't simplify the solution so that it will scale. We automate the complexity so our solutions can accelerate. We haven't simplified the solution so it will scale. We've automated the complexity so our solutions can accelerate while maintaining the flexibility our customers demand.
This is one of the biggest takeaways from Demo Day. Palantir is saying that data isn't reduced in order to achieve a desired outcome. PLTR software actually automates the monotonous work across the stack, then layers on the end-user tools and visualizations. Palantir's code-free dashboard is instead home to drop-downs and boxes for easy and computer-generated action, taking the burden away from the user and allowing them to do what they know best, likely, in this case, critical thinking, which really empowers Palantir software for straight-up action.
Our upcoming mobile offering enables customers to build, deploy, and manage purpose-built applications for mobile using the same point-and-click tools that they use for desktop. For example, a maintenance technician can use their phone to guide and prioritize their daily work using a triaging application powered by multiple data sources and meaningful models. From there, they can identify and investigate maintenance issues on site and use the app to quickly capture back additional data on the fly that then becomes available to their colleagues.
Foundry is also evolving in a big way with mobility. PLTR is making it easy for customers to quickly build in-house tools and only solidifying the ecosystem of platforms that Palantir provides to some of the biggest corporations in the world. So in conclusion with Foundry, Palantir's software platforms allow for alpha generation in even the most chaotic of business environments. Foundry's ease of use is unmatched, at least from what I've seen, given the power and functionality. Palantir's new support for mobile solutions could be a huge part of the future of this company's story. Ultimately, Foundry is the growth engine for PLTR. Gotham.
The first step in any good decision-making process is developing an understanding of the situation. Logic would follow that having more data leads to more insights, which ultimately results in better decisions. But more data doesn't magically translate to better decision-making. Over the past decade, the US government has spent hundreds of billions of dollars on sensors, which create more data than ever before. Without a brain, though, better eyes alone cannot see. The sheer amount of data produced by these sensors has far eclipsed what a human being can process. We simply don't have enough eyes to analyze every observation, every frame. Gotham provides the brain for these sensors, fusing data and augmenting it in order to produce clear, actionable views of the world. And the Gotham brain isn't just focused on what our adversaries are doing. By connecting directly with organizational logistics and personnel data, Gotham provides an understanding of both sides of the battlefield, a digital chessboard that maps the entire battle space.
The key for Gotham is that it is fast and easy to use, even for the largest of projects, while keeping privacy at the forefront and also unlocking key data restrictions, allowing for much greater collaboration across teams and up and down organizations.
Running at the edge allows Gotham to continuously analyze sensor data as it's collected, reducing the time to insight from hours to seconds. And as decisions are made, Gotham nodes in the field can communicate digitally with a wide array of military control systems to rapidly coordinate and adjust plans. By sharing data from node to node and from edge to cloud, Gotham provides the entire force with a data fabric that is synchronized in real time. This ultimately enables the enterprise to stay one step ahead of our adversaries.
Gotham running on edge means it can work remotely, nearly anywhere in the world, even offline for the most part, which is crucial for military operations.
Gotham is an expansive platform. What started as an intelligence tool has grown into an operating system for all phases of the decision-making cycle: understand, decide, and act. We've come a long way over the past decade, but our core philosophy has remained consistent. None of this matters without our users. At Palantir, we build Iron Man suits, not robots. Our goal is to protect and augment our warfighters, not to replace them.
So in conclusion for Gotham, Palantir's demonstration was clear and profound, and I can see how it can be easily used for marketing more in the future, if necessary. Gotham solves real-world problems for users at any level, and with Palantir's constant iterating, the software is improving over time. Gotham can handle the elements, inside and out, online and off. Palantir is focused on developing AI and making it work with humans, not in replacement of them. A key decision. Apollo. Apollo is sometimes a little hard to understand because it's software and automation and not as much of a platform like the others. Apollo monitors and auto-updates Foundry and Gotham over the air to maintain and stabilize both for blazing fast setup and onboarding. It's partly used for delivering new features like Tesla's over-the-air software updates, if I may draw a connection to my other favorite company. For Apollo in the cloud, Palantir is registered at Impact Level 6 for extreme sensitivity. Apollo is really just the beginning of software as a service in the classified world and shows Palantir in relation to other software cloud providers on the lower levels. Conclusion. For those that are new to this channel, I've been covering Palantir since before its direct listing in September of 2020. My price targets for this year are as follows. And please understand these are just my opinions and not advice in any means. So for 2021, I do see a base case of $40 per share, target of $50 per share, and a bull case of $60 per share. so I put out a whole video summarizing this with Palantir in the $20 range. Again, this is a very volatile stock, but one that I am very excited about in the long term. It could very well end up much lower than this when 2021 closes out about 11 months from now, or even higher than my high end of $60 per share. But I hope my research in this video has been insightful for you, and I'll leave some links if you want to continue by reading Palantir's website. Anyways, another big congrats to the PLTR shareholders for this record week, and I'd appreciate a like if you found this video insightful. Until next time.